Some people are waiting for white-collar jobs, whereas others are making money with their hands. And guess what? These people are very sensitive to know that if there is no job, there is no income, they can work with their hands. What if that handcraft you're overlooking could be that job that will turn your life forever? Welcome back to Bonnie's chat room. If you're seeing me for the first time, I am Tiki. You can call me Titi. Here I bring you real life business stories that could change your life forever. Not theories, but real life stories. And to my beautiful and wonderful subscribers, thank you for believing in me. I don't take you for granted. You are the real MVP. On the show, I will be talking to a professional shoemaker, someone who started from small and today he has a brand name. He will be telling us how the business of shoemaking works, how much you can make, and how much you can start with. So stick with me while I take you on a journey with our guests. Watch this video to the very end. On the show, I have with me a professional shoemaker. He's going to do the introduction. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Momotimi Okorowanta, aka Big Shoes. I make shoe for a living.
So how long have you been into shoemaking? How did it start?
I've been making shoe for the past 26 years, since 2001. And every day in my life, it has been doing shoe for a living. That is what I do.
Now, before you start up something, there must be a reason. Why did you go into shoemaking?
It's because of I like fashion a lot. I like dressing, and I felt that I should be doing my shoe myself so that I can do it the way it will match the kind of clothes I'm putting on. That was why I went into shoemaking.
Okay, did you ever try to look for the 9-to-5 job before you started doing shoes?
I did not for once.
You decided that it's craft you want to go into?
Yes, immediately I finished my secondary school, I just chose that let me just start doing shoes for a living.
Okay, so how did you learn shoemaking?
I learned it from a professional in Lagos who knows how to do it very well. And by name, Sir George. He's a very good professional in making shoes. So he taught me how to make it.
Okay, so how was life before you started making shoes?
Okay, actually, my family as a whole, they are all footballers. So we were very okay. Well, I decided that it's not everybody in the family that will play football, that I should go into shoemaking, that if I can make shoes for myself, I can make a living for myself.
You earlier said you learned how to make shoes from a professional in Lagos.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, was it difficult? How did it go for you?
Okay. Then when I started learning how to make shoes, it was so easy for me because I used to be a serious-minded person. Actually, when I went to my boss to learn, there were two in person teaching me how to make the shoe. And at the time, they started arguing who I will stay with because they said I was so hardworking, I was diligent, and they knew I would go far if I would continue like that. So it wasn't difficult for me. It was so easy from beginning learning because they did not hide anything from me. They taught me everything I need to know, and they put me through in the way that I will learn it fast.
So now, a lot of time when you have a craft and you come and tell your family or something and say, I want to go into craft, they always feel, why don't you go to school? Everybody wants to be an engineer or a doctor, a title in school. How did your family react when you told them this is the line I want to go into, this is the business I want to do for life?
2005, when I was in Lagos, Sulere, I was staying with my elder sister in Lawansin, and then my mom told them that please, they should assist me, I should go to university. Along the line, I went to Lagos State Polytechnic to study business admin. And after going to Lagos State University to study business admin, admin, I picked up shoe learning. And when my mom heard that I'm going to learn shoe, she felt bad. She was crying. There was a day she said I should come home. She wanted to see me. I went to meet her and she was sharing tears. I said, Mom, what? What is it? Why are you sharing tears? She said, this is not what I wanted for you. I wanted you to go to school, but now you went to polytechnic. You're supposed to further your education, and now you are making shoe. What will shoe give to you at the long run? I said, Ma, don't worry, Mom, don't worry. With time, time will tell. It's only God that knows the future. So just leave it like that. Let me learn. I will just put my effort and be serious in it. We don't know what tomorrow will tell. And that is how it all started.
Interesting. Okay. So now, looking at business, before people start up a business, they're always looking at how much am I going to make in this business? Is this business going to be productive? Will I make profit from this business? So now, looking at shoemaking, how much do you make on a good day?
I wasn't putting the money at the front of the business. My aim is that when I came to Bielsa, I want to see every occasion I go to, I want to see one or two persons putting on my shoes. That will give me that joy. It's not the money, because I know whatever you're doing, you have to make name in it. And when you want to make name in something you're doing, you don't have to put money first, because money do spoil things. They will say that man is good in making what he's doing, but he likes money a lot. So I don't want to put that name. So it's the effort I put first. I'm making a reasonable money that I can take to feed my family, to feed myself, and to take care of my
But you know
family.
something about business. A lot of people want to go into business to know that okay, at the end of the month, I can be making this figure of amount.
On a daily basis, I can make 50,000 a day, 30,000 a day. But if you should plus that in a month, you will know the figure,
Yes.
what I mean. But I know I'm making a good money daily, that I cannot go to anyone to ask for assistance if I want to do anything I feel like I want to do. So that's it.
Okay, so now a lot of people want to go into a craft, but they want to know a particular design or the design that has more demand. So in shoemaking, is it palm slippers, sandal, cover shoe, or sneakers? Which one has a high demand?
Everything has a trend. Actually, my customers are matured people I do shoes for. I do shoes for matured people, not the younger ones. They are age people from 40, 50 above. And I can tell you that mostly is the half cut that do trend now. And they felt that putting on shoe for their age doesn't make them to feel free. So they feel like, just do half shoe for me, and that half shoe will make me to be relieved. Wherever I am, I can just pull my leg off and do it. So that half shoe is really making me to have more money than the normal palm, because it's like a semi shoe. When you putting it on, someone will not know you're putting on half cut. They will feel that you're putting on shoe. Except when you're sitting down, they will know. So the half cut is really making more money for me.
Okay, now for someone that wants to start up learning this kind of business or starting, how much do you think the person can put in to learn, to buy maybe few materials? And what kind of materials do you think somebody that wants to learn will need?
Actually, starting up the business is a very, very, very easy one, because you don't need much. You don't need much. When you come in to learn, you can pay 100,000 for learning,
Okay.
and you're learning for 1 year maximum, 1 year. And that 1 year you're learning, when you're free learning the shoemaking, you can just start up with just a manual machine for a start, a small table that you can just put your tools and work. You get lasting plier, you get a brush, get a punch, and just start with just a small gum for a start. And by doing that, you can start up with that.
Now, all these items that you talked about, how much do you think it has cost us? Because there are some people that They love this craft, but they don't know what and what they'll be needing to start up this business.
If you want to, it's only the industrial machine that will be difficult. But actually, the industrial machine, when you want to buy it, you don't go for a new one because the new one cannot have that capacity that you use to run your leather. You always go for a fairly used machine, and we all know that the fairly used is not that expensive like the new one. So those materials, they are not expensive. How much are they selling brush? You can get your brush for like 200 naira. Your punch is 100 naira. Your gum, you can just get the gum for just 3,000 naira. It's not that expensive. It's only the machine. You can say if you want to get the machine, that one can cost you 40, 50,000. Yes.
So where do you source for your materials and all these other things you've mentioned?
I saw some of my material here in Yenegua. There are a few places in Bayelsa that we can get material. And I also go to Aba if I want to buy it in bulk.
Okay.
But mostly I buy them in Bayelsa here and do my shoes.
Now, somebody may be wondering, okay, I want to start up this business. How many shoes can I make a day? So, how long does it take to make a shoe, a complete shoe,
I can make 5 shoes for a day.
in a day?
In a day, I can make 5 shoes in a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can make 5 shoes in a
Now,
day.
to my viewers, I have a question for you. If you would start up a business and you desire to go into crafts, would you want to do shoemaking? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be right back after a short break. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to the show. We are still with the CEO of Big Shoes Corporate. Now, let's look at the opportunities in this business. What are the opportunities that you have experienced and you think other intending entrepreneurs can also experience?
Use this work one-on-one to meet late King Robert Ebizimo. I've done shoe for him. I've used this opportunity to meet J. King Alfred Zombie. I've used it to meet Seraki Dixon, Honorable. I've used it to meet
Immediate past
the
governor,
past governor.
senator.
I've used it in different ways to meet one or two individuals that has paid their dues in the state. So making these shoes has makes me to meet a lot of people that have assisted me in different ways and different areas.
What are the challenges you think you would like to educate intending business owners that want to start this business, and also share with us the challenges you have gone through in this business?
The only challenge I can say I have is electricity. Electricity has been one of the biggest challenge that I'm struggling with in the business. I'm trying my own way to work hard so that I can earn enough to buy fuel. Even the fuel aspect is a big challenge because it's expensive. So it's making it that a shoe that you're supposed to charge maybe 10 naira, you want to charge 20 naira because you're using fuel to work. So that has been my challenge. The only way I'm using to cover those challenges as a businessman, whenever you're being given a job, you have to do the job before time so that whenever the customer comes to collect or a work, whenever the work is ready, you can deliver. But if you don't meet up to time and you're telling them tomorrow and you're giving excuse with, I don't have fuel to fire, there is no light, they will go with their money. And whenever they go with their money, you are losing. So I have to meet up at all time. Whenever a work is given to me, my yes should be yes. My come back tomorrow should be come back tomorrow. My come back later on should be my later on. So my yes is my yes. That is what has been keeping me going because I don't like disappointment.
So now, what will you tell someone that wants to start up this business? What advice can you give to someone that wants to start up this business?
If you are coming to start up this business, one, you have to learn how to make shoes or how to make palm. and having it in mind that you want to start this business, it will come from your own mind, because most people that come here to learn this business, they are being brought from their parents. And the only question I normally ask them, is it them that choose that they want to come and learn how to make shoes? But if it's coming from you will like what you're doing first. If you like what you're doing, just leave the rest. Time will tell. With your seriousness and zeal, you can make it in it.
So thank you so much for your time.
Yes, ma'am.
Now remember, skill is the new oil money. What you make with your hands becomes productive. If this video inspired you, please go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe, like, share this video. You never can tell whose life you may be changing. So until I see you next time, love life, live life, and enjoy your life. I remain your host, Titi Atutale.